1901. A Scottish immigrant who started with nothing sold his company for $480 million. In today's money, $310 billion. That's richer than Elon Musk, richer than Jeff Bezos, the richest American who ever lived. But here's what makes Carnegie different from every other billionaire. He gave it all away. Every single penny, 2,509 libraries, built across the world, while he was still alive. He called it the gospel of wealth, and he had 20 rules for building it. These aren't trading tricks. These are empire-building principles from a man who literally built America. Born 1835, Scotland. His father was a weaver. They were poor. So poor, they immigrated to America in 1848 with nothing. Andrew's first job? A bobbin boy in a textile mill, 12 hours a day, for $1.20 a week. He was 13 years old, but Carnegie had something rare. He was obsessed with learning. Every free moment he read. He taught himself telegraphy. He learned investing. He studied business. By 30, he was a millionaire. By 35, he founded Carnegie Steel. By 65, he sold it for what would be $310 billion today. This is not luck. This is system. And these are his 20 rules. Rule number 1, concentrate your energy, thought, and capital. The wise man puts all his eggs in one basket and watches that basket. Carnegie didn't dabble. When he chose steel, he went all in. He studied every aspect. He knew his costs better than his competitors. He controlled every link in the supply chain. While others diversified into railroads, oil, and banking, Carnegie mastered one thing and dominated it. Rule 2, the first man gets the oyster, the second man gets the shell. Carnegie wasn't just fast, he was strategic about being first. First to use the Bessemer process at scale. First to vertically integrate. First to implement cost accounting. Being first isn't about speed. It's about seeing opportunities before others even know they exist. Rule 3, no man becomes rich unless he enriches others. This is the anti-greed principle. Carnegie didn't get rich by taking. He got rich by building. His steel built America's railroads, America's skyscrapers, America's bridges. He created 20,000 jobs. And when he sold his company, he gave away $350 million to build 2,509 public libraries. Value creation, first. Wealth extraction, second. That's how empires are built. Rule 4, watch the costs and the profits will take care of themselves. Carnegie was obsessed with costs. Not revenue, not market share, costs. Every morning he reviewed cost sheets. He knew the price of every pound of steel, every ton of coal, every hour of labor. When competitors couldn't compete on price, it's because Carnegie knew his costs down to the penny. You can't manage what you don't measure. Carnegie measured everything. Rule 5, teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. Carnegie didn't build his empire alone. He built it with partners. Henry Clay Frick managed operations. Charles Schwab ran the mills. But Carnegie gave them ownership, profit sharing, stock options, bonuses tied to performance. Carnegie invented modern incentive structures. Your team will only care about your vision if they benefit from it. Rule 6, people who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive their other talents. Carnegie was brutally honest about this. Talent without drive is worthless. He dropped out of school at 13, but he read more than Harvard graduates. Every night after 12-hour shifts, he studied telegraphy, accounting, investment, business. Self-motivation is the only unfair advantage because most people don't have it. Rule 7. As I grow older, I pay less attention to what men say. I just watch what they do. Carnegie was burned early in his career by partners who promised much but delivered little. So he changed his filter. Don't judge by words. Judge by results. Don't trust promises. Trust patterns. Show me your last 6 months of actions. That's who you really are. Rule 8. Do your duty and a little more, and the future will take care of itself. The little more is where fortunes are made. Carnegie didn't just deliver telegrams. He memorized addresses so he could deliver faster. He didn't just work as a secretary. He learned how the entire railroad business worked. That little more got him noticed, got him promoted, got him invested in oil, which led to steel, which led to $310 billion. The compound interest of effort is staggering. Rule 9. Think of yourself as on the threshold of unparalleled success. A whole, clear, glorious life lies before you. Achieve, achieve. This is pure mindset work. Carnegie believed in his destiny before it happened. At 13, working in a mill for $1.20 per week, he saw himself as a future industrialist. Not hope, not dream, certainty. Your self-image determines your ceiling. Carnegie had no ceiling. Rule 10. The sole purpose of being rich is to give away money. This is Carnegie's most radical rule, and he meant it literally. In his essay, The Gospel of Wealth, Carnegie wrote, "The man who dies rich dies disgraced." So he gave away $350 million while he was alive. That's 90% of his fortune. 2,509 libraries, Carnegie Hall, Carnegie Mellon University. He didn't give to charity, he gave to opportunity. Build wealth to build legacy, not to hoard. Rule 11. It is the mind that makes the body rich. Wealth is created mentally first, physically second. Rule 12. The average person puts only 25% of his energy into his work. The world takes off its hat to those who put in 100%. Rule 13. There is little success where there is little laughter. Joy and success are not opposites, they're partners. Rule 14. Show me a man of average ability but extraordinary desire, and I'll show you a winner every time. Desire beats talent. Rule 15. You cannot push anyone up a ladder unless he is willing to climb. Help only helps those who help themselves. Rule 16. Concentration is my motto. First honesty, then industry, then concentration. Focus with integrity. Rule 17. No amount of ability is of the slightest avail without honor. Character is non-negotiable. Rule 18. The way to become rich is to put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket. Already said it. Carnegie meant it. Rule 19. Wealth is not to feed our egos but to feed the hungry and to help people help themselves. This is the purpose. Rule 20. He that cannot reason is a fool. He that will not is a bigot. He that dare not is a slave. Think, act, be free. August 11th, 1919. Age 83. Andrew Carnegie died peacefully at his estate in Massachusetts. But unlike Livermore, Carnegie died fulfilled. He had given away 90% of his wealth, built 2,509 libraries, funded universities, established peace foundations. His tombstone reads, "Here lies a man who knew how to enlist the service of better men than himself." Not about money, about people. Over 100 years later, Carnegie's libraries still serve millions. His universities still educate thousands. His name means legacy, not just wealth. Here's what Carnegie understood that most billionaires don't. Wealth is a tool, not a trophy. You can't take it with you. So what you do with it, that's your immortality. Carnegie's 20 rules aren't just about getting rich, they're about being rich, in impact, in meaning, in legacy. Build your empire, master your craft, dominate your industry. But remember, the man who dies rich dies disgraced. Give it away, build legacy, create opportunity. That's the Carnegie way. That's how you build for eternity. So, there you have it, the 20 rules that built a $310 billion empire and gave it all away. If this video inspired you to build something bigger than yourself, hit that like button. If you want to learn the 20 rules from JP Morgan next, the banker who owned America, subscribe and turn on notifications. And in the comments, answer this. If you had Carnegie's $310 billion today, what would you build? For me, it's schools in developing countries. What's yours? Remember, Carnegie started with nothing. You have internet, education, opportunity. You have no excuse. Build your empire, but build it with purpose. Because wealth without meaning is just expensive emptiness.